Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wiley Drake. I was born November the 23rd, 1943. A little less than a year later, February the 26th, 1944, my wife, Barbara Julianne Stevens Drake, was born in Bexar County. That's spelled B-E-X-A-R. Bexar County is the home of the Alamo. I saw an article that said United Nations to take over the Alamo. During the Battle of the Alamo, at least 189 Americans sacrificed their life in Bexar County, Texas, defending the Alamo for liberty instead of surrendering to the illegal invading army of a tyrannical Mexican Presidente Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. But the American hater, race-baiting Obama and his Marxist globalist gang decided to confiscate America's national monument of freedom and hand it over to the fascist, globalist, genocidal criminals of the United Nations under Agenda 21. America, will you wake up, or will you take another punch in the eye and a kick in the face? Did James Bowie and David Crockett and 189 American heroes die for nothing? Or will some real Americans finally wake up and defend our homeland once again? The shout goes out, remember the Alamo. It's time for Americans to take action. Beat back the little blue helmets. Beat back the UN parasites and their treasonous San Antonio Mayor Julian Castro. And most of all, the vampires of Washington, D.C. It's time for Americans to defend our sacred country and our freedom once again. The United Nations is set to take over the Alamo. United Nations to take over the Alamo? If my wife were here, she'd say, baby, go to San Antonio and stand for the Alamo. The UN flag may fly above that shrine of liberty, designated as a World Heritage Site. San Antonio, Texas Mayor Julian Castro is currently negotiating with the United Nations to designate the Alamo as a UN educational, scientific, and cultural organization, better known as a trashy UNESCO, a World Heritage Site, meaning that a blue United Nations flag may fly above the historic shrine of liberty, since it falls under UN control. UNESCO, a specialized agency within the UN, created the World Heritage Site out of a 1972 international agreement which calls for nations to join together to manage historical sites. San Antonio has the opportunity for its 5 Spanish colonial missions, the missions of Almighty God, including the mission Alamo, to be nominated to be the first UNESCO World Heritage Site in the state of Texas and the 22nd World Heritage designation in the United States. The October 2013 City of San Antonio newsletter reads, the Alamo consists of both the Alamo Chapel, that's a church, folks, and the surrounding compound, now referred to as Alamo Plaza. The Alamo Chapel, which is what people tend to picture when they hear the name Alamo, is managed by the Texas General Land Office and the daughters of the Republic of Texas. The Alamo Plaza where most of the fighting took place during the 1836 Battle of the Alamo, is administered by the city of San Antonio. During that battle, 189 Americans died, sacrificed their lives to fight Santana. This American. No, I wasn't born in Bexar County, but my wife of 48 years, 1 month, and 14 days was born in Bexar County. And I will stand and I will fight to maintain the Alamo. I encourage you as an American citizen, remember the Alamo.